This LA Galaxy broadcast begins in 3 minutes. This LA Galaxy broadcast begins in 2 minutes. This LA Galaxy broadcast begins in 1 minute.
It's time for LA Galaxy Soccer. The 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare provider of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. And by Vivid Seats. From Dignity Health Sports Park, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight, the Galaxy return home on Kobe Jones night at Dignity Health Sports Park. They'll host Real Salt Lake. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard for this one. A glorious day for the LA Galaxy's global family as Legends Plaza added a third statue with number 13 being immortalized earlier today. It's been a reunion of Galaxy greats and executives, dignitaries from Major League Soccer, and you, our LA Galaxy family. These days only happen for clubs which have done something in their history. And the LA Galaxy certainly have done plenty of something with their 6 MLS Cups, 2 U.S. Open Cup titles, CONCACAF Champions Cup, and 4 Supporters Shields. Today, the men who wear that Galaxy shirt have a big one staring right at them as they host Real Salt Lake today. Led by Diego Luna, Salt Lake is currently 6th in the MLS West with a record of 5-2-1, 16 points on the season. The Galaxy have been living out of their suitcases lately between Champions Cup and league play. But beginning with this one, the Galaxy will have the next 2 at home and a chance to find their bearing. The Galaxy come into this match at 2-4-3, 9 points. That's 12th place in the MLS West. A win today can push to 9th in the Western Conference, the LA Galaxy. But they'll have to do it with a reworked front line. João Klaus has had surgery on his left foot. We'll see him after the World Cup. Mateus Nascimento is still not back from a thigh injury, which means he's going to have a run-up of training and fitness and so forth before he can contribute to the Galaxy. We'll see when that happens. Defensively, they're a bit thin as well, as Julian Alde is out with a foot injury. Captain Maya Yoshida was listed as questionable for today's game. I don't believe he's going to go. This means opportunity for those who don't normally start. Opportunity for someone else to show they can help their club. The Galaxy will need their next man up today. It's the Galaxy home to Real Salt Lake. The countdown to first kick continues right after these words.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
66 degrees here at Dignity Health Sports Park. We had a little rain this morning, then a beautiful afternoon for the unveiling of the third statue at Legends Plaza, the one of number 13, Kobe Jones. You have to come see it here at Dignity Health Sports Park the next time you come to an LA Galaxy game. Time now for the injury report. It's brought to you by Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win. And for the Galaxy, they don't have a forward line tonight coming in, and they won't have it most likely until after the World Cup. João Klaus had foot surgery this week, going to be gone until after the World Cup. Mateus Nascimento still not back from that thigh injury, and time is running up because on May 23rd, the Galaxy play their last game before the World Cup break, and then they'll be down for 7 weeks while the world of soccer comes to the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Julian Alde won't be able to go today with a foot injury as well. He picked it up last time out, and Eric Tommy is still working his way back to the LA Galaxy after his hamstring injury. Had a chance to talk to Greg Vanney. He was out at Legends Plaza with his coaching staff and a lot of the former LA Galaxy greats who made their way back to Dignity Health Sports Park in honor of Kobe Jones. And we also went down memory lane. It was a very big day here for the Galaxy, top to bottom, of course. And when you unveil a new statue, it certainly should be. But right after that, you have to refocus on this match. We started right there.
Yeah, I think what I take from it is just some inspiration, right? Remembering kind of the past, the history, but also somebody who's a legend at the club and what Kobe meant to the club and how he approached playing the game. And I think that's something that's important for this group of players. And that's will be my reminder today of who he is and how he approached the game. And if we can come out with a mirror image of who he was on the field, then I think we can be successful today.
Well, give yourself some credit. You, Robin Frazier, who's here, Dan Couchman, Kevin Hartman, were on your staff. You guys need to give yourself some credit as well.
Yeah, I mean, we've been through the trenches with Kobe, and we know what it's like, and we know what it takes to win in this league. So now we got to keep doing the work, and our group is coming around. We're battling. We got to fighting health in some ways, and we're fighting travel. But again, you got to put all of those things aside. You got to come out and lay out the best version of yourself today, and fight for the result.
So the bane to every manager, coach, whatever the sport might be, is mistakes, small mistakes that kind of kill you. And I think that's perhaps the story of this club right now. I know injuries certainly have been big, but the small mistakes, how do you eliminate them one by one, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of things that we've talked about just as in our approach and our intensity, understanding, especially early in games, because sometimes they're early game mistakes, is being able to play the game that's in front of us, to be a little bit more on the front foot, to use the first 15 minutes to set up the game in a better way by putting the opposition on their heels, playing forward more, getting into the opposition's half. So let's see if they will make a mistake instead of us. Sometimes I think we come in and game kicks off and we are expecting to play forward a little bit more, and then we go straight into playing possession, and the opposition then imposes themselves on us, and we're like, no, it needs to be the opposite. Let's impose ourselves on the opposition. As they come out of the locker room, can we make them make a mistake, and let's build some momentum in the game. It seems like this with us, we have, we get behind in the game, and then at some point later in the game, you see now a shift into another gear and a fight to go get a result. Let's start that fight from the beginning and show up with just a different mentality. It took us too long in Columbus specifically, to really announce ourselves as being there to fight and to play and compete on a real level, and we need to do that right from the start.
But you're going to do a little shorthanded. You're missing both your strikers. Your midfield is not quite like you want it to be, I guess, right now. And defensively, you've taken a couple of dings as well. So to me, I said in the opening segment of my pregame show, crisis is opportunity. This is an opportunity for people who don't normally start, who are potentially bubbling up, and to maybe catch your eye. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I think a little bit of it is going to be guys playing slightly out of position. Joe will play the 9. We need something who they're going to be pretty aggressive. They want to be aggressive. They're going to want to try to go man-to-man on us from a defensive perspective. We need Joe in an area of the field where he can run behind guys, run through their lines, cause problems when we break the initial pressure. So he'll play as the 9, gives opportunity to Harbor on the wing again. And then we'll see Jacob Blessness come back at least for some portion of the game. It's his first game in a while, so we know we won't get 90 minutes with him, but I want his leadership and his fight and his mentality out on the field, because I think he's a leader for us from the perspective of like just defensive presence. And so I want him out there. We'll have Justin Hack in the 6, and Emmy will be next to. So we've got guys that know how to do the job, and now it's important for us to enter the game in a positive way and to enter the competition first in the right way. So guys have opportunity. Yeah, we're a little dinged up, but nobody really cares, right? Everybody's just looking for the result. So we've got to put that all behind us, no matter how we feel, and come out scrapping and find the way to enter ourselves in the game, into the battle, and into the little details and the little scraps, but also then to find ways to turn the game into our vision of how we want to play and how we're going to be successful. Having Gabe and Joe out there, having them close together, having Marco relatively close to feed them the ball, is part of the idea today. Is get those guys closer together where they can work together, and hopefully that will translate into opportunities, into goals, and then staying steady on the defensive end.
So finally, I think that maybe just watching from the broadcast booth, a challenge seems to be getting the ball to Marco, or when Marco comes back to get the ball, then suddenly we have that space that needs to be filled. What is that solution?
Yeah, I just think it depends. Every game is contextually different, you know. When we go to Dallas, when we went to Columbus, we had two teams that were very aggressive in the press. So then it is, how do you get through the press or over the press or around the press to get your attacking players the ball in good positions? It's having your attacking players willing to run behind, because we need to attack the space more and not necessarily to the feet more, and as often as we do. And so having Joe, which we didn't have at the beginning part of the Columbus game because of managing him coming back from injury. You saw when he immediately came to the game, the tempo, the threat, all of that went up another level. So we need Joe, we need Gabe, those guys playing to the space, which then opens up space for Marco to get it and to deliver them into goal scoring and finishing positions. And so, again, we suspect that we're going to be playing against a team that is going to want to press us. We've got to show that we can, again, go around, go through, or go over the press into the space. That we can get the right guys on the ball in the right situations and score goals. So we've talked about what that looks like. We've walked through it in training. We don't have a lot of training time these days to prepare, game plans that are very thorough. We try to get from game to game with very clear concepts and ideas of what we think it's going to take to win the game today.
That's Galaxy manager Greg Vanney. We'll take a short timeout. Final comments are next.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
The procession has been made. The players are out to midfield. The national anthem is getting underway. The Galaxy home against Real Salt Lake. The first kick is next.
1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2,
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. And we welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park. Moments away from this one. Time now for the first 11. Brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. JT Marcinkowski back in goal for the Galaxy. His defenders are Jakob Glesnes and Emiro Garces as the central backs. John Nelson, Mauricio Cuevas, as the fullbacks for the Galaxy here today. Lucas Sanabria, Justin Hack, and Marco Royce are in the middle for the Galaxy. The forward line, Harbor Miller, Gabriel Peck on the wings, Joseph Painsil as the striker. For Real Salt Lake, Rafael Cabral in goal, Justin Glad, Philip Quinton, and Sam Junqua are the three center backs. Stein Spearings, Noel Calliston, Juan Sanabria, if it sounds familiar, it should, because that's Lucas's brother, and Diego Luna, who hopes to be representing the United States at the World Cup. We will find out. Victor Olatunji, Xavier Gozo, and Aiden Hezergani are the forward line for Real Salt Lake. Galaxy managed by Greg Vanney, and RSL managed by also former Galaxy Pablo Mastroianni. Our referees for today's game are Victor Rivas. His assistants are Chris Elliott and Matthew Schwartz. The fourth official is Eligio Aragon. VAR is Edvin Jurasevich, and the other veteran in Fabio Tovar. The game is underway. Comes back now to Jakob Glesnes. Galaxy defending the goal to our left, and attack from left to right. The long ball in to the RSL defense and out of play. Thank you for joining us today. It has been a big day for this LA Galaxy team and organization and AEG and Major League Soccer. Kobe Jones had his statue unveiled in Legends Plaza, reminiscent of the original LA Galaxy team. You'll have to take a look at it. A little bit different than the other two statues that are out there. David Beckham and Landon Donovan. Glesnes on possession now for the Galaxy. It'll go far side. Nelson back to Amiro Garces and back to the goalkeeper Marcin Kowski. Here comes the press and quickly ahead to Justin Hack, who plays in the sixth position for the Galaxy tonight. It'll go ahead to Joseph Painsil, who motors around and turns forward. Left side it goes to Harbor Miller. Miller looking back to Joe, that is, and it's a little heavy on the pass, but Painsil keeps it alive. A lot of energy here from the Galaxy at the moment. Sanabria back to Painsil along the end line. He'll cut it back on his right foot. Still has possession. Two defenders around him. Painsil against the end line and out of play. This is going to be the first corner of the afternoon and evening for the LA Galaxy. Marco Royce will take it. He wears the captain's armband for the Galaxy here today, with Yoshida nursing that injury. Right-footed ball that's going to bend in towards goal. Early moments of this one. Garces right at the top of the six. Glesnes and Hack right around the penalty spot. Here's the cross into the area. He comes short, knocked away. Back towards midfield. Collected by Miller. Sanabria got on the header that time. Juan Sanabria for RSL. Marcin Kowski now for the Galaxy. He'll lift it up the near side, intended for Gabriel Peck. Chests it down well, battling with his defender on the near side. Here's Gabriel Peck, still turns towards the corner. Now heels it ahead. Mauricio Cuevas towards the spot. Royce back to Hack, and his shot is blocked outside the area. Near side it comes. Luna tries to save it. It's out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Here's Glesnes. Garces now able to play on the left side. Nelson, Harbor Miller, and they'll restart defensively. Amiro Garces once again back to the goalkeeper, JT Marcin Kowski. It's one of the things Greg Vanney talked about, is playing beyond the press sometimes. This ball goes ahead, intended for Lucas Sanabria on the long ball on the part of the goalkeeper. Comes back to Rafael Cabral, who picks up, rolls out near side. It'll be taken by Calliston. Justin Glad, now the veteran for RSL. Out the right side it goes. And back in the midfield. RSL with their first rush into the offensive end now. Good job on the part of Miller. Steps in front of a pass. It comes back to Amiro Garces. Garces under pressure, though, from Spearings. Still loose in the Galaxy third, and finally comes out towards midfield. Justin Glad tries to settle for Luna. He'll go far side. Good job by Miller stepping in front. Here come the Galaxy now. They have numbers forward. Royce trying to get to this ball. It's a bit long as Sanabria got back, but it comes loose. Top of the area. Royce can't get past Cabral, who does well coming off his line about 17 yards from goal, and it remains 0-0. Glesnes breaks this up at midfield, but it is possession. Caliskin in towards center. It'll come on over to Spirings, I should say, and up to the right side of the circle. They'll play it long down the middle of the park. Garces getting back. Both players go down. Nelson tries to clear. Can't do it. A little bit of a mess inside the Galaxy penalty area. The shot towards goal is blocked by Glesnes, and out of play over the far side. Touch. Olatunji got on the end of that one at the side of the 6. And if it's not for Glesnes, it would have forced Marcinkowski to come up big. Should be a throw-in here for RSL, but yep, it is a throw-in after all. So come on back. Spirings and out of play. Another throw-in here for RSL. Back it'll go to Justin Glad. Luna's pass intercepted by Hack. Runs right into the defender. He'll go down. Free kick for the Galaxy, though. Right around midfield, just past the stripe. Lucas Sanabria will take it. Hack. Glesnes out the near side. Settled by Gabriel Peck. In for Marco Royce. Tries to return the service into the channel. Finds the defender instead. And knocked on back by Juan Sanabria. Back to his goalkeeper Cabral. Justin Glad this time around will take it towards the right side. Lets it go on to midfield. Good job by the Galaxy closing things off right now in the middle third. But it'll be RSL on possession. It'll come back defensively once again. Glad squares it central. Cabral the goalkeeper. He'll go out the near side. Sanabria. Junqua. And again Cabral likes to play outside the penalty area. Glad plays this one long as things tightened up. Glesnes is just going to shield the play and allow for Marcinkowski to clear it out over the far side. Touch. Quickly the throw-in. Spirings dispossessed. Sanabria going forward. He's got Miller on the left. Miller making the run into the area. Tries to find Royce. It's deflected, but here's Gabriel Peck. He is wiped out inside the arc. That's a foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy here. Good build-up that time by the LA Galaxy. They just could not find that last pass, and it was intended from Miller in to find Marco Royce, and defensively RSL did well. It came out to Peck. He needed an extra touch to find the left-footed shot and then was just taken out. So this will be about 21 yards from goal, and certainly Royce can put it up and down from there. Gabriel Peck can bend it around the wall and find that post on the far side. I think Marco wants this one. Harbor Miller, though, is just outside the area, too. Mauricio Cuevas can strike from there. Player down on the ground behind the wall. And 2 for the Galaxy, trying to at least get into goalkeeper's vision. Justin Hack and Jakob Glesnes. Referee gives the go-ahead. This is Marco's to take. Here's Royce. Chipping over the wall. Score! Marco Royce up and down to the far post. It is 1-0. LA Galaxy. And so Marco Royce opens up the scoring here for the Galaxy from a set piece about 21 yards from goal. I don't think it was much of a disguise by the Galaxy as to who was going to take the shot. Ultimately, Marco wears the captain's armband. He was going to take the shot. No doubt about it. 1-0 Galaxy, and we continue. Here's Cabral, the keeper, way outside his net. No pressure by LA. Long ball goes far side. Knocked ahead into the Galaxy penalty area by Olatunji. And it's collected by JT Marcinkowski. It's good for the Galaxy to have this little bump at the moment inside 10 minutes of this contest. Unfortunately for the club, of late they've had having to chase after 10 minutes or early in the match. Marcinkowski will pick up. He'll put it down to himself, rolls it out the top of the penalty area. Olatunji trying to close him, and Marcinkowski to the near side. It'll go over Gabriel Peck and out of play. Hey, you know what? There's lots for LA Galaxy season ticket members to look forward to. In 2026, we got exclusive events, merchandise that 15,000 fans today received, and concessions, discounts, and complimentary Apple TV. And to learn more, become a ticket member today. Visit LAGalaxy.com/season tickets. It's be a foul against the Galaxy on the near side. On to the right side it goes to Justin Glad, picked off by Harbor Miller. Miller's done well so far in this match. He's got Joseph Painsil to his left, tries to switch it on over to Gabriel Peck. It finds a defender and cleared towards midfield. So with the Galaxy scoring, by the way, free hotcakes from Norms, by the way, with the Galaxy scoring a goal. So a free stack of hotcakes from Norms. Make sure you let them know. Here's Luna, gets away from him. Glesnes will knock this forward. Junqua back into the Galaxy defense, cleared by Mauricio Cuevas. Another long ball ahead. Cuevas gets ahead on this one. Gabriel Peck pushed off the ball by Junqua, and back it'll come to Justin Glad. He'll square it on over. Quinton back to the right side, able to play it ahead. Good rush up that right side by Gozo and cleared out by the Galaxy. Here's Lucas Sanabria now for LA. Looking a little bit better, a little more freely. Justin Hack squares it over to Glesnes. Near side it comes. Mauricio Cuevas into Hack and back to Glesnes once again as the Galaxy break the press this time around. It'll go left side to Nelson. Ahead into midfield. Glad dumps it back. Nelson with another chance. He'll find Harbor Miller instead. Up the wing it comes for Joe Painsil. He is onside apparently. Painsil working on Glad. Joe trying to go back to the left, but I think it's going to be a corner kick for the Galaxy. I think if Joe stays back to the right side, he's got Glad turned around, but as soon as he goes back to his left, that made it easier for Justin to get in front, and I think he's got a good argument looking over to the near side AR, wanting offside. But that works for the Galaxy. They'll get the opportunity here on a set piece. And Marco Royce will go in just in front of the LA Riot squad. He'll let it go for Joseph this time around. Painsil goes short. Royce on his right foot. He'll play it over to Sanabria. Inside 30. Has a go at goal over the bar and out of play. Goal kick. Don't miss out on the club updates. Exclusive ticket offers sent straight to your phone. Join the Galaxy's new text notification program by texting Galaxy to 81257. 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy. Glad to the right side. Spirings in towards midfield. Now to the near side it comes. Sanabria, Juan Sanabria. Diego Luna. Not many touches for Diego yet, but he's going to make an impact on this game. You can bet on that. Glesnes goes down, needs a little help from Mauricio Cuevas, but the Galaxy can't clear it. It'll go left side. Juan Sanabria back to the top of the box. Diego Luna thought he was fouled from Marco Royce. The ball comes through, and it's cleared by Glesnes long. Luna is down, holding that right knee. Here comes Joseph Painsil up the left side now. 1-on-2, trying to turn the corner. Brought down outside the box, and it is a goal kick. Luna is still down, though. I think RSL should clear this ball out of play. Now he's back on his feet. Looks like he's going to be able to continue. U.S. men's national team fans, you can breathe a bit. Here's Glad. Spirings on the right. Again, Glad forward. Luna is fine. Ball goes to the right side. RSL trying to work into the Galaxy penalty area. Nelson stabs at this ball. Another cross comes in. Glesnes does well with the clearance. Another chance for Jakob, and he goes over the top of Olatunji. Glesnes is lucky. Olatunji took a pretty good hit there too, but he seems to be all right, back on his feet. He and Glesnes exchange a handshake, and we continue. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy past the quarter-hour mark here. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast today, wherever you might be throughout Southern California, or listening on the Apple TV app today. Nationwide. I hope this Sunday finds you well. Marcinkowski to take the restart for the Galaxy. JT sending everybody downfield. He'll lift this one long, trying to find Gabriel Peck. Junqua able to clear it near side. Juan Sanabria back in towards center. This will bounce around. This should be a foul against the Galaxy's hack, and it is. Hezarkhani is brought down. Free kick. Spirings back to Glad. Right side it'll go. Quinton. Nice job by Nelson. Gets some help from Sanabria. Come forward now to Harbor Miller. Miller to the left side for Joseph Painsil. Working on Quinton. Joe taking a shot to goal over the bar and out of play. And it looks like the Galaxy are getting more and more confident taking those shots. But perhaps if Joseph just slides that one forward, he might have found Marco Royce right there around the 6-yard box. Here's Cabral, able to play this one ahead. Kaliskin goes over to Justin Glad and back to Cabral, the goalkeeper. Near side, Junqua. Again, Cabral outside his penalty area. He'll knock it long. Olatunji and Glesnes with a battle. Nice job by Jakob. It'll come out to Amiro Garces, and he'll clear it ahead. Justin Glad plays this one ahead. This time Olatunji takes off the goggles this time around, and he'll continue that way now. Kaliskin into Diego Luna between the lines. Luna plays it forward, trying to play it on through for Hezarkhani, and cleared out. Foul. Gabriel Peck is brought down. Free kick for the Galaxy. No rush here for Jakob Glesnes. Our referee, Victor Rivas, lets him know to pick up the pace just a bit. Glesnes, Royce. Back to Glesnes across the top of the penalty area. It goes to Amiro Garces. Garces will play in the midfield. This is one. Spirings and back to Quinton and all the way back to his goalkeeper. Cabral on the near side to Junqua. RSL on possession, but it is the LA Galaxy with the lead in this one. 1-0 from Marco Royce. This will come on forward. Gozo tries to get through Nelson, gets a little help. Gozo on the return pass, plays it on through. Great save by Marcinkowski. Olatunji right on the doorstep, now looking for the turnaround shot. This will come on loose. Sanabria clears to midfield. Marcinkowski with the reaction save on the doorstep keeps this 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Play stopped for now, but it's going to be a throw-in. RSL in midfield. Play is stopped for a moment as we look at the second opportunity here. I think they're looking at the Olatunji opportunity where he whiffs on the shot. And then he thinks, well, he takes the dive looking for the penalty in the area. I don't think he was fouled as the ball was behind him. And we continue to look at it. And now we'll continue on the throw-in. No penalty. Two veterans in the booth tonight for MLS on the replays. Mr. Jurasevich and Mr. Tovar. Junqua. This will come on back to Cabral. Play it out the far side. Justin Glad. Good pressure here from the Galaxy. Harbor Miller trying to close it down. Quinton plays it long. Marcinkowski letting it come back, but Olatunji's got plenty of speed. Forces him to play it. He finds Mauricio Cuevas. Justin Hack in trouble. Dispossessed by Sanabria. This could be a yellow card on Justin Hack grabs the jersey of Hersakani. And it is a yellow for Justin. Free kick. Spirings is there, but it'll be Diego Luna to take the free kick. That's no surprise. Hersakani and Luna are there, but Luna will take this one. Too far for a shot, but he's going to try to bend it towards the top of the 6 or maybe drop it at the penalty spot. He's got Sanabria to his left, though, as well. He'll lift it towards the spot, the header towards goal, right onto Marcinkowski. He'll be credited with the second save in this match. Miro Garces now for the Galaxy. Blessness. Here's Royce. Good ball for Peck. Gabby in some trouble, weaves his way out of it. It comes on back to Mauricio Cuevas. Glessness from Royce and back to Marcinkowski. He'll try to switch over to the far side. Good job by Gozo getting a piece of that ball. Quinton will knock it back, but right into Joseph Painsil. He'll play it into space on the left side. He's got Justin Glad outside the area defending. Joe on his right foot trying to go back to his left. He had the shot, but he again cut himself out of that available opportunity. The Galaxy will reset. Hack comes on over to Royce, near side. Mauricio Cuevas. Not a good return service to Royce, and it's going to be cleared for the moment. Knocked on down. Cuevas gets another chance to get on possession for the Galaxy, and it'll be a throw-in for RSL. Luna. Caliskin now for RSL. Ahead it comes to Juan Sanabria. Defensively it goes to Junqua. Lets it go back to his goalkeeper, Cabral. He'll find Glad. Quinton on the right. Lifts this one up the right side. Gozo held up a bit by Nelson. Gozo again on possession. Nelson and he battle to the ground. It'll come on loose. Sanabria comes out with possession here for the Galaxy. Plays this one ahead for Gabriel Peck. You have to play it beyond. You have to play it beyond. That was easy for Junqua. Then he's fouled by Peck. Free kick. Kaliskin. And I think today a little windy day. It's a spring day in Southern California. We do get our seasons, but they're in moments. And I think today, if you play that ball more on a line or on the ground, beyond, not to the feet, but beyond, that gives a guy like Gabriel Peck more of an opportunity. Beyond and inside, I think it should be. Junqua will play in the midfield for RSL, and this is a good battle speed-wise. Garces and Olatunji, and Emiro wins it this time around. Back it goes to Marcinkowski, and out for John Nelson. Marcinkowski once again. Glesnes. Cuevas up the near side. Gabriel Peck. Royce looking for Mauricio Cuevas, and unfortunately off his foot and out for another throw-in. RSL. Elevate your game day in 2026 with a premium membership. Visit premium.lagalaxy.com to learn more today. Greg Vanney's telling his back line to get up a little higher and press towards that midfield stripe. Here comes Hersakani. Gets through Emiro Garces. Royce getting back defensively. And the Galaxy will come out with possession. Good ball ahead to Lucas Sanabria. He's got help on the left side. It comes on through to Joseph Painso. The flag is staying down for now. Joe to goal over the bar and out. Goal kick. One 0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Thanks to you for listening today. Football Blue. Deanne, welcome back to the broadcast as well. David, along with Dan. Thank you guys. And Maria listening from Covina. Always good to have you people on the broadcast. You Galaxy fans that are not necessarily able to make it to the building, but still being able to be part of this. Quinton with the throw. It'll come towards midfield. Olatunji brings it down well, able to stave off a defender in Justin Hack. Plays it left side. Juan Sanabria taking towards the Galaxy penalty area. Hack gets back in time, heads that cross away, and back to midfield it comes. Junqua. Kaliskin. Herzegani, or Hetzergani, excuse me, and it'll come on loose and collected by Gabriel Peck. Peck now for LA. Two defenders bracketing him, and the Galaxy get the throw-in out of it. Throw in LA. Leading 1-0, approaching the 30-minute mark of this contest. We played 27 now, officially. Cuevas to take the throw. This one's a little more wide open this game at the moment. Neither club really pressing. Is playing more traditionally, I would say. Sanabria now for the Galaxy. Back out it goes to midfield. Glesnes. All the way back to Marcinkowski. Joe officially plays as the Galaxy striker, but then glides onto that left side. As the ball comes up the wing, Junqua's clearance up high into the air. Royce will get the foul. He's brought down by Spirings. Victor Rivas actually comes over to talk to Spirings and says, hey, I saw you eye him down. You went right into the player, as opposed to it being an accident. And Royce is still down for the Galaxy after he took that shot for the low back, it seems. This is the lone match tonight in Major League Soccer. And the trainers will come on to take a look. Yeah, Royce has been very active for this Galaxy team so far in this match. Really been able to play both sides of the center circle, north and south. And at this point of his career, that's asking a lot, but you know, he's given the Galaxy a lot today. He's been close in and around the penalty area as well. He's got the goal, for crying out loud, from 21 yards out on the free kick. That was one of the questions I had for Greg Vanney in the pregame show was, as Marco is playing and as the attacking midfielder role, who's going to bring the ball to Marco above the center circle? And when Marco goes searching for the game on the defensive side of the center circle sometimes, who's going to fill that space and be available to help the Galaxy stay connected and get forward? And Greg just made it clear, said everybody needs to step up and play a little better. This is not, can't have some people get out of position in order to accommodate for the fact that they're not able to or not doing everything they need to do as a group. Royce is back on his feet. He's going to be okay, it seems. Trying to stretch it out a bit. Some toe taps. Those of us that are my age, we're not doing toe taps anymore. I can tell you that much. No yellow card here on this particular play. So Marco Royce is going to have to stay off the field of play until the referee waves him on. Mauricio Cuevas, the young man from South Central, to take this free kick. He'll lay off for Gabriel Peck. Now it will be Mauricio after all. Tries to switch it on the left. Miller's going to run this one down. I think it's going to find the touchline, and it will. Throw in for RSL, and they'll build out of the back here. Quinton. Back to his goalkeeper, Cabral. Quickly outside the penalty area he goes. Very comfortable on possession is Quinton. Not quite the size that you'd expect. A pretty big goalkeeper in that regard. Here's Justin Glad on the right side. Quinton past the stripe. Looking for Gozo. Miller taps it over to John Nelson. Comes on out to Lucas Sanabria. He'll find Justin Hack. Defensively, Emiro Garces. Marcinkowski, the goalkeeper. Into Hack. And to the left it goes. Garces, Hack one more time. The Galaxy need to get forward. There was a lot of space there between that back line and midfield. Comes ahead now to Miller from Nelson. Back in for Miller, who's running on from the pass from Sanabria. Out to the right side, he wheels it to Gabriel Peck. Peck trying to find that left foot. Now he's got the shot near post, and it's wide. Goal kick. He had a clean look from 18 yards, did Gabriel Peck. But it turns into a goal kick. Justin Glad. Past the penalty box, I should say. Right side it'll go. Hertzakani will play it back. Quinton to the goalkeeper, Cabral. Near side this time. Junqua lifts it long in the midfield. Olatunji. Good battle there between he and Emiro Garces. It's going to be a throw-in for Salt Lake. No. Referee made the mistake. He's going to switch it. It's going to be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. He corrects his own mistake. Marco Royce is back on, and we continue 11 aside. 1-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. 33 minutes have been played. So come on loose for Peck. Two defenders on the play. It'll forward in for Peck one more time for Mauricio Cuevas. It gets a little chaotic, and Justin Hack just powers through All the way back to the goalkeeper Cabral, and out the right side for Quinton as the sunshine comes through the clouds on the far side of the field here now at Dignity Health Sports Park. Shade taking the other half north to south. Sanabria. Nice ball ahead by Lucas. Right side it comes to Gabriel Peck. Peck, everybody playing him left. He tries to get away from his defender, pulls on the jersey. Junqua does, but the Galaxy keep the ball. It'll be Mauricio Cuevas now for LA. They'll restart from midfield. One thing I will say about the Galaxy in this match so far, there's been a nice tempo to their play. Nelson all the way back to his keeper, Marcinkowski. Lifts this out the far side and just beyond of Nelson and out of play. Throwing. Back it comes to Justin Glad. Glad. Good job by the Galaxy defensively. Miller picks off a pass from Luna. Ahead it goes to Joseph Payne, still trying to find Miller, but Quinton steps in front to the goalkeeper Cabral. He's going to try to switch out of the back. Sanabria able to play this one forward. Olatunji battling with Glenson. He gets on through. Garza's defending now. Both players down outside the box. Referee says play on and no fouls. It squirts on back to the goalkeeper, Marcinkowski. The RSL coaching staff jump up off the bench. There's a couple of arguments that RSL's making there. Last man back is Emiro Garces. They're trying to say that would be a foul and an immediate red card, I believe. This ball out of play over the near side touch. This will be a throw-in. They want a replay look here as we see it on the glance, and Olatunji and Garces get tangled. It is being looked at the moment. Pablo Mastroianni's giving the referees an earful at the moment. Justin Hack and a couple other players. Marco Royce now talking to the officials. So it's being looked at the moment. Mastroianni being told that it is being looked at, and you can, and I think it's going to be a throw-in after all. So the play has now been looked at, the battle between the two players, and I think the call here from the last replay we saw would probably say the ball was already on to the goalkeeper. He had lost possession of the ball and was not going to get it back. We continue. 1-0 Galaxy. Sanabria with a good slide tackle. Ahead it goes to Harbor Miller. He'll go down the middle of the park trying to feed it to Gabriel Peck. Peck will take it on the right side. Miller continues his run into the area. Comes to the top of the box. Sanabria! The one-time shot over the bar and out of play. Goal kick for Real Salt Lake. Hertzakani out the near side. Sanabria now. Juan Sanabria with the throw-in. Hertzakani back it comes. Sanabria once again. RSL on possession. Junqua. And all the way back to his goalkeeper, Cabral. Watch there by Joseph Payne. So good work by Royce. Joe now squares it over. Back open goal. It's saved by Justin Glad. 7 yards from his goal as the goalkeeper was way outside the goalkeeper's box. Corner kick Galaxy as Gabriel Peck had the opportunity to double up the lead for LA. And Justin Glad with a major save there for Real Salt Lake. Corner kick from the right side. Marco Royce to take it. Lifts this one to the 6, knocked down in front. Sanabria tries to push it towards goal. It's cleared away. John Nelson now for the Galaxy. Near side to Royce, back to Nelson, under some pressure on the near side. Plays it ahead to Peck, chests it back to Royce. Good running here by LA. It'll come on loose though. Hetzerkani brought down by Peck. It'll come out by Harbor Miller. Miller runs into Glad. He clears it forward. And the ball comes out the far side. Joseph Painsil is offside. Coming back from an offside position to play the ball, I should say, and possession to Real Salt Lake. 1-0 in favor of the Galaxy, approaching 40 minutes of this contest. Junqua. Near side, Diego Luna. Luna still on possession, and if I'm an RSL fan, I'm saying he's not on the ball enough, Diego, so far. Sanabria on the right side, it comes to Peck. He's got a little room here. He's getting some help late. Comes on over to Cuevas, plays it across the 6, and trying to find Joseph Painsil, and it was deflected defensively out for another corner kick. Right there, about 3 yards off the goal line. Looking at the replay once more. Good cross by Mauricio Cuevas, and again Justin Glad saves the day for RSL. He's having a big day for the visitors. Gabriel Peck to take this. Comes out to Royce. Cuevas. Peck. No fouls. It comes on back to midfield. Our referee, Victor Rivas, is allowing for play to continue here, because I think both teams have had some run-ins that you would have other referees certainly call. Marcinkowski plays this ahead. It comes to midfield. Peck gets a piece of it, but it's won by RSL. Kaliskin back to Glad, back to the goalkeeper Cabral. He'll go right side, Quinton. Cabral once again, this time in his own 6, near side Junqua. Good press by the Galaxy. Ahead it comes to Juan Sanabria. Watched there by Mauricio Cuevas. Takes it up the near side. Luna keeps it in play, but it is easily won by Glesnes, although his pass return. Hetzerkani fouled by Garces. Free kick. And here's a yellow card for Lucas Sanabria. Can't do that. Don't kick the ball away, especially after the referee has whistled it a couple of times. That's a silly yellow. Juan Sanabria for RSL. Back it comes for Junqua. Glad. So Hack and Sanabria on yellows here, the two holders for LA. Cabral, Junqua. To midfield it comes. Olatunji fouled from behind by Glesnes. Quinton on the right now for RSL. Plays back defensively for Junqua, almost picked off by Gabriel Peck as that ball seemed to die on Junqua. He was thinking his goalkeeper. This is for Joseph Painsil. He's onside. Junqua kept him on. Joe on the far side of the area. Back to for Miller now. Again Painsil. Sanabria, and out it goes to John Nelson. One more time. Joseph Painsil working on Quinton. Joe weaving his way towards the byline and cleared out of play for another corner kick. LA Galaxy. Hey, download the LA Galaxy app today. Your one-stop shop for everything Galaxy. Easy ticket management, exclusive content, the latest Galaxy news and scores. Visit lagalaxy.com/app for more information. Marco Royce, the goal scorer for the Galaxy, taking this corner kick. Wind blowing north to south on the flag. Royce. Rainbow towards the top of the 6. Glad with the clearance. Nelson gets a piece of this, trying to send it forward. Garza's trying to help it along. Hertzakani is brought down by Garces. And this will be a free kick, and Ramiro Garces and Victor Rivas having a laugh, I think. Seemed that way. Justin Glad. It'll come centrally now. Kalaskin. Junqua. Gozo. Kept alive by Diego Luna into the Galaxy defense once again. Garces clears it out over the near side touch. He loses his footing, but it'll be a throw-in for RSL. Less than a minute before stoppage time. We'll have a little bit. We had the goal, and we had the injury to Royce. So I'm guessing 2, perhaps. Junqua. Luna this time around. Also, Diego was hurt, but that didn't stop the game. Here comes Luna. Corner of the area. Return service for Luna. Won by Glesnes. Near side it comes. 2 yellow cards. 2 to 3 minutes, I would imagine. This is dangerous. Gozo outside the Galaxy penalty area. Bounces on through. Chance to goal. Saved by Marcinkowski. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Okay. That was one of those ones that actually find the Galaxy back of the net in 2026. And also part of 2025, where it just kind of slips on through everybody. I got it, you got it, nobody has it, and it turns into a shot on goal. And more often than not, it found the back of the net. This time, Marcinkowski was there to make the save. The Galaxy lead 1-0. 3.5 to go before the break unofficially. Jakob Glesnes lifts this long to the far side, and he sends it all the way out of play. Goal kick. Not long. I don't know how long Glesnes will go tonight. It didn't sound in the pregame show with Greg Vanney that he'd go the 90 tonight, but we'll see. Garces does well to win this ball. Gets away from Olatunji. Harper Miller on the left now, trying to play it up the wing. He'll find Royce instead, who runs it out wide. He plays it up the wing. Joseph Painsil is there. Joe wants Royce to show. He has it now. Back out it goes to Nelson. Into Royce. Back to Nelson one more time. Plays it into Miller. He's onside. Top of the box. No, comes on through. It'll be Cuevas from distance on a dipping shot to the back post. That's blocked. Another opportunity here for the Galaxy. Far side it goes. Joseph Painsil. Nelson. Back out to Joe on the left corner. Bends it in for Peck. Defensively, Juan Sanabria was there, but I think Gabby was offside as the flag goes up. Possession back to RSL. Hey, support the LA Galaxy Foundation. Browse their in-game auction. Just text Galaxy to 76278. Start bidding on a 2026 team-signed Velocity kit. The auction opened on game day around 2:30, but you have until the 75th minute of this match. Good luck to you. Ball goes near side now. Juan Sanabria tries to get through. Mauricio Cuevas. Cuevas keeps his feet. Comes on back to Glesnes. He'll just clear it out of play over the near side touch and a throw-in. Juan Sanabria. Hertzakani. It'll come on back. Sanabria. Luna tries to play it on in. Broken up. Comes back out. Junqua. Spiring. This time it's Glad and Quinton onto the right side now. Just over a minute to go before the break. Cabral and Junqua once again. Galaxy 1, Salt Lake 0 at the moment. Long ball in for Luna, brings it down well. Mauricio Cuevas defending on the play, and Mo comes out with possession. Just into space, Gabriel Peck to get to this one. 2 defenders around him. It'll go out for a throw-in, and it'll be possession to RSL. Kalaskin. About 30 seconds to go. Glad. Spiring. Junqua. This time Luna back onto the wing. Hetsarkani trying to turn the corner on Glesnes. Both teams winning on the possession of the shirt. Here's the opportunity to goal. The shot off the post and in off of Marcinkowski. Gozo with the clean look at goal, and the Galaxy can't get out of the first half with the 1-0 lead. It'll be 1-1 here at the break. And it got chaotic in and around the Galaxy penalty area. And it'll turn out to be an own goal, I believe, because it hit off the post and off the back of the goalkeeper Marcinkowski and in. Glesnes was beaten around the corner on the left side. On this near side, Hetsarkani able to beat him and then get into the Galaxy penalty area. He drew the defenders his way. Nobody comes to help out on the backside. Nelson trying to cut on in. It slid on over, and Gozo's shot hits off the post, and unfortunately late arriving is Marcinkowski, and it bangs right off the back of his head and into the open net. Our referee points to midfield. That is the end of 45 minutes of play here at Dignity Health Sports Park. We are tied at 1 apiece. Marco Royce in the 9th minute. Own goal, I believe it's going to be, but right now it belongs to Gozo in the 45th +4. As the clubs will go to the locker room tied at 1. I think Greg Vanney will be pleased with the majority of that first half. Maybe he might say we should be a little bit more greedy, and perhaps the Galaxy should have more than 1 goal after 45 minutes. But here's where we are. RSL 1, Galaxy 1. Halftime is coming up next.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. 1-1 here at the break. Welcome halftime at Dignity Health Sports Park, where the Galaxy are taking on Real Salt Lake. And Real Salt Lake scoring right at the death of the first 45 minutes. They're giving the goal to Gozo at the moment. I imagine that's going to be looked at once again as it hit off the goalkeeper and in. And that should be an own goal off Marcinkowski. And again, it's been fixed at this point, but it's unfortunate for the Galaxy. And that's how this goes sometimes. You have to be clean enough to finish strong, and I think that's part of the message in the locker room. And I guess the message will be in the locker room also. Be strong to start the first half, first part of the second half, because that has been problematic. The first fives and the last fives have been problematic for the LA Galaxy. In possession, the Galaxy with 44.8%, 55.2% for Real Salt Lake. That's okay. No big deal there. 11 shots for the Galaxy. Salt Lake with 5. It has been somewhat wide open here. 3 shots on target for each club. 2 saves for Marcinkowski. 2 saves for Cabral. 4 blocks for the Galaxy. 1. Actually, that can't be correct there for RSL, because Justin Glad had 2 by himself, but 1 big one on a Gabriel Peck potential goal to put the Galaxy up 2-0. Passing 295 for RSL, 200 for the Galaxy. 80% passing accuracy to 87.8% for the visitors. Galaxy have had 5 corners, nothing for RSL so far tonight. Called offside twice. The yellow cards could become a problem in the early part of the second half to the middle part of the second half. Justin Hack as well as Lucas Sanabria on yellows to start the second 45. But it's Galaxy 1, RSL 1. More of halftime continuing right after these words. LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. The LA Galaxy, here of the match is United States Marine Corps Gunnery Sergeant Yesenia Martinez. Gunnery Sergeant Martinez is a dedicated Marine with more than 11 years of honorable service. A native of LA, she entered active duty in 2014. Her personal dedications, or decorations I should say, include the Good Conduct Medal, Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal, and Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal, reflecting sustained superior performance and unwavering dedication to duty. The LA Galaxy thank Gunnery Sergeant Martinez for her service and dedication to our country and community. Work to be done for this LA Galaxy team, but not a bad first half, and I think Greg Vanney should be pleased with that. Things we'll keep an eye on. The 2 yellow cards in the second half, but I think as this game remains the way it is, which is somewhat wide open, we're not seeing these heavy press, and we're not seeing either clubs play in low blocks. Both teams are going to get their chances. Now the question is, how efficient are they going to be when those chances show themselves? LA Galaxy 1, Real Salt Lake 1. The second half is coming up next. Stay with us. LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today, exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com, and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. Welcome back to Dignity Health Sports Park. We're a couple of minutes away from kickoff. An opportunity here to get you up to date on everything going on in Major League Soccer. All of it happened on Saturday, and we'll start out with Atlanta defeating Toronto by a score of 2-1. Montreal over New York City 1-0. LAFC won at Miami 1-0. Miami and New England tied at 1 apiece. Miami still hasn't won in their new stadium. they'll get a win eventually. DC 3-2 over Orlando. It was Columbus 2-0 better than Philadelphia. Philadelphia continues to struggle this year. Cincinnati shut out Red Bull 2-0. San Jose wins over St. Louis 3-2. The Earthquakes are atop the MLS West. Nashville 4, Charlotte 2. Chicago beat up on Sporting Kansas City 5-0. It was Austin 2-0 better than Houston. Portland wins at San Diego 2-1. Vancouver a winner at home against Colorado 3-1 the final there. And Seattle over Dallas 2-1 in Seattle. Here it's 1-1 to start the second 45 minutes. Both teams huddle up about 40 yards away from goal. JT Marcinkowski takes a look at his goal at the south end of Dignity Health Sports Park. Galaxy with an extra conversation here. Marco Royce, not normally very verbal out there. He's having a good talk with his teammates. And it'll be Salt Lake to start this match of the second half. Edwin Cerrillo is going to come on for the Galaxy. I'm going to try to see where that is. So Cerrillo comes on is the 6. Justin Hack drops back into the center back position. Jakob Glesnes goes 45 today, and he's done. So that's the move. But Hack's still on that yellow card, so that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. We haven't seen Chris Rindove make an appearance yet for the Galaxy, and that could happen sometime this match. Not a bad 45 for Glesnes. He did take that spill over Olatunji. Brought him down outside the box, but he seemed to be fine. Waiting on television now to get back from their breaks. But like I said, not a bad 45 minutes from this Galaxy team. Some entertaining soccer, although both teams played a little more wide open than the Galaxy opponents have done in the past. More of a standard look at what we've been expected to see along the many years of Major League Soccer. And we'll see how that changes here. I think if you're RSL, you're pleased you got that goal right at the end of the first 45, but I thought the Galaxy outplayed them. Immediately we have a foul against the LA Galaxy off the ball. Free kick now. Taken quickly. Ball will come on the near side. It'll be Gozo. Watched there by Miller, as well as Nelson will come on through. Sanabria fouled, I thought. No, says the referee. And Victor Rivas picking up where he left off in the first half, which was allowing teams to play, and that's what happened in the first 45 minutes. Here's Garces. He'll lift towards midfield, knocked back in by Quinton. This should be a handball on Olatunji, and it is. Free kick for LA. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, and Olatunji was trying. Free kick Galaxy here. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast today, whether it's on Sirius XM 157, the Galaxy YouTube channel, or the home broadcast selection on Apple TV. Ball comes near side. Played on forward by Harbor Miller. It's going to be out of play. Quinton. His throw-in broken up by Garces, but it comes on in. Nice job by Hack. They were trying to find Olatunji, and Hack right at the last moment got a piece of that one. And Gozo runs it out of play. This will be possession to the LA Galaxy. Nelson with the throw. Lobs this ahead. He'll find Joseph Painsil. Joe had a couple of half chances that I'm sure he wanted back. Nice job by Royce. Wins this. Sanabria held up. That'll be a yellow card. Hedzerkani, or Kaliskin, I should say, gets the yellow. And possession to LA here. Over to Mauricio Cuevas. Ahead it comes to Gabriel Peck. Peck had the clean look at goal that was saved by Justin Glad as the goalkeeper was beaten. Now Hack gets away from Luna in towards midfield. Good ball to the left side, looking for Harbor Miller. Miller brings it down towards goal. He'll try to shoot it to the back post, and he turned into a field goal kicker as he skies it out of play into the Victoria block. Goal kick. Hetzerkani taken off the ball by Miller with the help of Sanabria. Ball goes left side. Joseph Painsill pokes it on into the area. Intended for Miller. Royce will get the foul here. And that's the thing about the Galaxy. What they need to do, I believe, is you lose the ball. You know what? You press the ball. If it's a foul, great. If not, hopefully you turn it into a bad pass of some sort. But that's exactly what Royce did. Hetzerkani now for RSL. To the left side it goes. Centrally is Luna. He'll try to play forward. Nice job by Mauricio Cuevas. Slides on in to help out. Miller into space. No, it was short. Right into Quinton. And RSL has it again. This is Nelson to allow it to go out of play. And possession back to the LA Galaxy now. Throw in LA. Sanabria to midfield. Royce, good ball here for Joseph Painsill. He'll take it on the left side of the area on his right foot, and his shot is way wide. And I think Joe was off, or was he? Apparently so. Ball will go left side. Here comes RSL. Juan Sanabria, central. Hetzerkani shot and easily saved by Marcinkowski, who will get 3 now. Marcinkowski pressured by Luna. Near side it comes. Garces on the touchline as Nelson in trouble. Gozo defending there. Ahead it goes. Miller flicks it beyond Quinton, but not far enough. It'll go all the way back to Justin Glad, and here comes RSL. 1-1 now as we've tripped 50 minutes of the contest. Kaliskin back to Glad. Junqua. 3 in the back for RSL. Luna will have it at the far touchline, able to play it forward. Sanabria. Hetzerkani, nice battle with Hackle, comes out with possession. Justin pushed from behind. No foul, says the referee. And we continue into the area. Olatunji plays it back out. Hetzerkani closed by Garces. Ahead it goes to Hack. He'll play ahead looking for Joseph Painsill. It's a bit too long. That's easy to come back to the goalkeeper Cabral. You'll play it out to Glad. Kaliskin. And back to Glad. Again, everything's pretty wide open in that middle third, north of midfield, the way it's played out here in terms of the setup for both managers. Gozo into Luna, showing for this ball. He's going to hit the foul, as unfortunately Garces had his arms out on him right in front of the referee's vision, and that'll be possession to Real Salt Lake. Gozo on the near side. Sanabria wins this one back to Nelson. Nice job by Edwin Cerrillo. He'll come out to Royce on the right side of the go. Running on this one is going to be Gabriel Peck. Peck has it now for the Galaxy, working on his defender. Junqua back out. It goes to Royce, right corner of the area. Cerrillo into Peck, back to goal. And again, Edwin. Into Peck again. It'll come on loose towards the top of the area. Glad with the attempted clearance. Nodded back by Lucas Sanabria. And finally Glad with a clear to midfield. Hetzerkani fouled by Garces. In possession to RSL. Still 1-1. Approaching 53 minutes played. Spiring into the top of the area. Good job by Royce. So come on loose on the far side to Peck. Cerrillo turns, finds Sanabria. He'll push into midfield. Luna chasing. Ball goes left instead. It'll be Harbor Miller working on Quinton. Tried to play it into Joseph Painsil, who's playing a little more centrally here. Luna's clearance not good enough as the Galaxy have it again. Nelson in for Miller, cleared by Glad, who's having a very good game for RSL. Garces all the way back to Marcinkowski. Greg Vanney's looking for crosses more so than through balls, just by what I can pick up from the microphone. Justin Hack, top of his area, back it comes. Marcinkowski once again. Edwin Cerrillo. Hack once more in the midfield. Peck into the stride of Sanabria and Nelson. You take it, you take it. No, here comes Gozo. He takes it. His shot is on goal and saved by Marcinkowski. You have to do better with that. The communication has to be a lot better there. If you're an LA Galaxy fan, Royce. Back to Justin Hack now for the Galaxy. Hack at the top of his penalty area. He'll square it near side. Amiro Garces. Marcinkowski once again. Watched there by Olatunji. Right side again to Hack. This needs to be a little quicker. Comes in the midfield this time around for Joseph Painsil. Glad staying with Joe. He'll get through and he'll get the foul this time around, and it might be a yellow card to Glad. And now, actually, it's not a yellow card to Glad. It'll be to Juan Sanabria. Quickly the restart, and again, it doesn't make any sense when the referee pulls out a yellow card. It's going to be on his whistle, and we have to know that by now. So there's no real reason to rush the play. Substitutions coming for Salt Lake now. Hetzerkani is done. He's replaced by Guilavogi and Solans. Sergei Solans coming on as Olatunji is done. Royce will take the free kick. Mauricio Cuevas lifts this one into Gozo, and RSL has possession. Back to the goalkeeper Cabral. Into midfield. Garces battling here. And the Galaxy will get it on back. Edwin Cerrillo. Cuevas, he'll go forward. On to the right side for Gabriel Peck. Plays it in for Royce, trying to get to this one. Glad to close him down. Is it a corner? It is. Corner kick for the LA Galaxy. Short corner taken. Peck has it. Royce trying to get this one from Mauricio Cuevas. Not a good pass by Mo. That'll be a foul, and he'll pick up a yellow card. And our referee let him play to a point where he said, okay, guys, you're going a bit too far now. And here we go. You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. And you get a yellow card. And that's where we are right now. 1-1 at 57 minutes now. Each club has used one of their substitution cells. Galaxy have made one move as Hack goes to the center back. Cerrillo comes on and Glesnes is off. Here's Here's Glad back to his goalkeeper, Cabral. RSL on possession. Lifted towards the far side. Sanabria. Play it in for Luna. Has it on the wing. Plays this one in. Good ball. Intended for Guilavogi and out of play. Here's Junkwa. Spirings, was he fouled by Royce? He lost his footing, and it is a foul against the Galaxy. Quickly the restart against Sanabria. Here's Luna this time around. Plays this one forward. Guilavogi. Again. Guilavogi. It comes on back. Kaliskins. Guilavogi one more time. Cerrillo showed him his back. He can't do that. He's lucky. He'll go out the far side. Sanabria. Kaliskins again gets into the attack, squares it for Luna. Back out it goes. Quinton this time around as the Galaxy defending low at the moment. Back to midfield it comes for Glad. Quinton. Luna. Sanabria. Luna playing it through. This might be offside. Flag stays down, and the shot towards goal is wide, but it's offside. Possession to the LA Galaxy here. Solon's well offside there by a couple of yards, and Amiro Garces is slow to get up. Garces has been, throughout his Galaxy career, has had a couple of bumps and bruises that just kind of stay with him, whether that's knee or ankle or a bit of both. Not yet to be determined, or at least we're not supposed to know about it, but it's somewhere around there that bothers him on a regular basis. And possession of the Galaxy now off the restart from the offside. First offside, I believe, of the match against RSL. Marcinkowski over to Hack. Hack draws in Luna. His pass broken up. Marcinkowski has to be quick to come off his line as Solons is about to close in. Picks up, goes out the near side. Here's Garces for the Galaxy. Ahead it goes to Nelson. Harvey Miller playing more of a left back now for the Galaxy. Helping out with Nelson, and back it goes to Marcinkowski. He'll chip in to Royce. Good ball there on the part of Marcinkowski, finding Royce, who handled it well. He'll take it towards the near side. Back to Nelson. Gets past Gozo and back to midfield, and possession back to RSL. So some bugaboos are starting to show up here for the LA Galaxy. Gozo on the near side, watched there by Garces. Back in towards center. Kaliskin, he'll find Luna. Again, Kaliskin. Glad at the top of the circle, and towards the left side, Junkwa. The adjustments right now favor RSL at the break. Still 1-1 though. Quinton plays into Luna, back out it goes. Spirings. Left side. Sanabria tried to find Solons. That's broken up, but a lot of possession here. Guilavogi towards goal, and right on the goalkeeper, Marcinkowski. He'll make the save. Marcinkowski with a long punt. Intended for Joseph Painsil. Second ball will come towards midfield and drop to the goalkeeper, Cabral. Now the question is, what is Greg Vanney going to do offensively and maybe in the midfield to win that ball back? Ruben Ramos Jr. maybe offensively for the Galaxy. Winder's a possibility, or is it Parenti? I liked Parenti having a mindset of trying to get the ball forward for the Galaxy when he came on. And that's something they need out of that middle of the park. Edwin on the far side. This one goes into Gabriel Peck. Here's Sanabria. Lucas. Spyring's defending on him, and this will find its way to the touchline and out of play. Lucas looks at the referee and says, how about the foul? But the AR's right there. They're not putting a flag up either. So throw in here for RSL. Gilavogi towards midfield. Good job by Miller winning this back for the Galaxy. He'll take it forward. Out behind Luna. Brought down by Luna. Diego Luna gets the yellow. And a good free kick opportunity for the LA Galaxy here. It'll be 30 yards from goal. 1-1. Galaxy scored off a set piece from Marco Royce in the first half. That was about 21 yards from goal. But Royce can certainly put it in from here. Right off the left side of the goalpost. So the left goalpost as we look at it from our view. He can go backside and spray it to the 6 with Joseph or Garces if he wants to. And he does that. He tries to go backside and clear it away. Gozo gets a first crack at this one. Into midfield it comes. Closed down by Nelson, but Gozo's got the advantage on the speed here. Nice job by John to help out. Garces comes back as well. Our referee has now called the foul. Foul called against the LA Galaxy, and they'll have basically the same, well, it's a little closer restart the Galaxy had. This will be about 23 yards from goal out the left corner. Galaxy called Winder back in the midfield at the bench area. He'll come on and possibly spell Sanabria, I'm guessing. Two-man wall for the Galaxy. Gabriel Peck and Joseph Painsil. Mauricio Cuevas gets into that wall as well. Diego Luna can strike from here. 23 yards from the near post. Luna to take the free kick. Chips it into the box this time around. The header towards goal over the bar and out. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. It's Pups at the Pitch night presented by Purina. Don't miss out on the remaining nights. Purchase a ticket and a dog pass for your upcoming Pups at the Pitch games May 23rd, right before the World Cup break. August the 1st when the Galaxy comes back. September the 12th. Purchase those tickets and learn more at lagalaxy.com/pups at the pitch. 1-1. Inside 66 minutes. Ball comes near side. Gozo. Quinton back to Cabral. Out the near side it goes for Gozo once again. Luna squares it centrally. Cleared out by Glad. Hack gets a piece of this ball. Nelson pushed from behind by Gozo. No foul, says the referee. The Galaxy bench jumps up. And I think Greg Vanney's correct on that one, but we continue. Gilavogi, top of the box, cleared away by Garces. And this is a bit chaotic by the Galaxy right now over the last 5 to 7 minutes. They need to find some possession, get back into their rhythm. And I thought they had a pretty good rhythm in the first 45 minutes. Substitution Galaxy now. So Edwin Cerrillo, who came on at the break, is going to have to leave the match. So it's an injury substitution. So Winder comes on. Sanabria drops back into the 6th position. So 2 substitution windows used for Edwin Cerrillo. Not what was planned for sure. Here's Marcinkowski now for the Galaxy. Lifts this one long on the left side. It comes down to Joseph Painsil. It'll find the touchline and out. So Winder will play as the 8 in this setup. Sanabria will play deep in the hole and have a defensive role now. Caliskins, I believe that's where he fits best, but we'll see. Cabral on the near side for Glad. He'll play it out the near side for Gozo. Works into midfield. Sanabria there to help out and wins the ball back for the Galaxy. Now you got to get that ball off your foot. He'll find Harbor Miller. Near side touch line. Was this a foul and a handball? No. Royce wins it though. It comes on back to Sanabria. Here's Winder from coming on. He'll wheel it to the right side and find Gabriel Peck. Closed by Juan Sanabria. It'll come on back to Hack. Galaxy on possession. Winder back to Garces. Right side it goes to Mauricio Cuevas. Sanabria trying to find Peck. Not a good pass. Easy for Glad to step up and get it. And RSL has possession. Luna. Defensive side of the stripe. Directing some traffic. Able to play this one forward. Gilavogi on the left side now to Juan Sanabria. Watched there by Mauricio Cuevas. Early cross cleared away by Garces. But Sanabria again on possession. Caliskins to return the favor. The early cross again into the box by Sanabria comes on through. And Harbor Miller has it now for the Galaxy. Miller, Royce, Nelson in the midfield to Joe, and not good enough. Cleared away by Glad again. Gilavogi trying to get past John Nelson, and John read it well. He'll get it back from Garces. Now to the near side for Miller. The Galaxy stuck in their own end as the press from RSL is showing up, and the Galaxy have to figure that one out. It'll be Garces playing across his penalty area. He'll find Hack. Hack quickly going forward, intended for Joseph Painsil, but Glad is there. And nobody opening and filling the void for the Galaxy here at midfield, and it'll be Caliskins for RSL. At the midfield stripe, Spirings, Luna, Gilavogi. It'll come on loose. Quinton. Out the far side it goes. Gilavogi, top of the center circle. Quinton, right side to Luna. Squared central. Good job on the part of Peck jumping the play. Unfortunately, it'll be RSL on possession again. Nice job on the part of Spirings. Sanabria now for RSL. Luna, back out wide it goes. Again, Sanabria. Galaxy not necessarily in 2 blocks of 4. They're just kind of defending at the areas. Gozo to keep this alive now. Luna top of the area. Left-footed ball to goal over the bar and out of play. That was a good look for Diego. But his shot off the mark. Goal kick here for the LA Galaxy, and I think the Galaxy need to look at bringing on players who can stop the bleeding right now. And there's not many, unfortunately, off the bench because of the amount of injuries. You might want to look at Ruben Ramos and Parenti. And probably go 4 in the midfield for LA. Yamane will come on. He'll replace Harbor Miller. And Mickey goes to the right side, and Mauricio Cuevas will go on the left side. There was a good 65 minutes of work, I think, from Miller. He had a very good first half, I believe. But the youth shows he's still maturing as a player. Marcinkowski. Flicked on by Winder. Peck trying to run onto this one, and it just gets past him, unfortunately. Cabral is there to clear it far side. Into midfield it comes, broken up by Hack. Back towards the penalty area, and Cabral will pick up. Now, Galaxy offensively, they're like these little lasers that are flying around here and there. Peck, Painsil, sometimes if Royce can get forward. But in terms of numbers forward, that's not happening here. right now with the Galaxy. Junqua now for RSL. Sanabria in for Gozo off of his high chest area. May have gotten him in the face as well. His attempted cross is deflected. Solons can't find it. And I think if you're an RSL fan, you're probably disappointed a bit in Solons because he hasn't touched the ball at all since coming on. Here's Luna. Trying to find Gozo. Gilavogi towards the top of the area. This time Sanabria back on through. It's loose and picked up by JT Marcinkowski. Quickly lobbing into midfield and looking for Joseph Painsil to make the run to the right side. He's making the run forward instead. Just not on the same page here as they were in the first half offensively. Solons. Nice job by Garces. Was fouled by Gilavogi and a free kick for LA. And I think Garces will stay down for a half a minute before he gets back to his feet. You know that 2025 Ryzen jersey, the Galaxy, I believe, have it for 7 times this season. Still available at the LA Galaxy team store. Check it out. I think the Galaxy also unveiled a Kobe Jones selection of wear. I believe it's at the Galaxy team store as well. So that's another thing you can look at when you come on into Dignity Health Sports Park. Marcinkowski to the near side. Garces squared on over to Hack. Yamane. Sanabria again plays it in for Peck. Can't find him this time around. Just can't find Gabriel Peck. And I think Gabby needs to play a little bit more centrally off the line. Let's put it that way. Instead of 2 yards off the line, he needs to be 5 yards off the line. Force that left back to make a decision on how he's going to defend him. And they all want to defend him to the left. So give yourself some room on the right and make them think a little bit. Hack for the Galaxy at midfield. Yamane. Again out to Gabriel Peck. Forced back to the stripe. Junqua all over him. Good battle, and this will be pushed to the ground. I think this is going to be a foul against RSL. Free kick LA Galaxy here. 2 more about to come on for RSL. Martzuk and DeAndre Yedlin, the veteran, former U.S. men's national teamer. Quinton, not a bad 75 minutes. Yedlin comes in as the right center back. So Diego Luna will leave the match. And Martzuk will replace him. Marcinkowski now for the Galaxy as we continue. Here's Garces. Ahead it goes to Royce. Near side. Cuevas able to play ahead to Nelson. Nelson working against DeAndre Yedlin with a battle, and won by Yedlin. Gozo. This comes loose at midfield. Sanabria can't find it either. I think fatigue got to him. Gilavogi, and on the near side it comes. Gozo. It'll come loose in center. Royce into Winder. Right side it'll come. Nicky Yamane needs to return the service to Winder, who makes the run onto the wing. Nice job that time by Elijah. Gets away from one player. Winder then taken off the ball. Yedlin. It'll come near side. Martzuk. Gozo. Got a little too cheeky with that one, and it's out of play over the near side. Touch into the RSL bench. Possession to the LA Galaxy. Cheer on the LA Galaxy in style with a 2026 premium membership. For more information, they become a premium member today. Visit premium.lagalaxy.com to learn more. 1-1, 77 minutes played. Marcinkowski on the right side. Yamane. Heavy touch by Mickey, but he's somehow able to get a piece of this ball and earn a throw-in against Sanabria. This might be a call for Parenti, I think. Guys who can, oh, this is a bad pass by Hawk. It comes out to the right side. Gilavogi to the right side now. Martzuk. Mauricio Cuevas is defending for the Galaxy. Spirings into the area, cleared by Garces, high into the air. Spirings wins that. The Galaxy right now losing all second balls. Right side, Martzuk. Watched there by Mauricio Cuevas. The cross in towards the spot, back to goal with an opportunity. Gilavogi shot right on to Marcinkowski. Save again for JT. Nelson, Cuevas, Joseph Painsil. Got to be better than that. Galaxy are lucky to get it back, though. Royce this time around, trying to play into space for Gabriel Peck. Peck on the right corner, taking on Junqua. He's got the pass off the Junqua, and the shot to goal is saved by Cabral. He had Junqua beaten. He had him turn back to the goal, to him, I should say, his back to ball. But didn't get the shot off properly. Didn't look for the pass for Joseph Painsil, who says I was wide open at the 6. But certainly the shot has to be better. Yedlin now for RSL. Martzuk back out. Spirings plays into the area. One-time cross by Sanabria, gets through Gozo and cleared by Mauricio Cuevas back to midfield. This will be a throw-in for Salt Lake. Cabral. Gozo this time around. Martzuk, watched there by Mauricio Cuevas. Yedlin. Back to Glad, and I think here in this second half, Salt Lake dominant so far on the possession. Another long ball into Marcinkowski. I would slow things down if I'm him. And it looks like Garces is starting to cramp up. The punt by Marcinkowski took a page out of 2010. Here's Yamane. Ahead it goes to Royce. Yamane's continuing his run. Royce taking towards goal. Left side it comes. Mauricio Cuevas tries to square it. He does, but Justin Glad is there. I think he's Salt Lake's man of the match, to tell you the truth. He's been very good defensively for RSL. First half defended inside his penalty area. Here in the second half, shutting the Galaxy down as they're trying to get forward. They'll get the throw in here. The Galaxy will. Now the question is, if Garces is cramping up, do you have to call on Rindove instead of Parenti? Or perhaps both of them now, because this is the final substitution cell for the Galaxy. Here's Gabriel Peck. Yamane making the run. Peck with the shot to goal, and Cabral with a great save as he's outstretched to his back post, bats it away. Corner kick, LA Galaxy. Looking at it again on the replay here, this time struck well by Peck. But Cabral makes the save. Corner kick Galaxy here. And Emilio Garces is the one lone defender back. He's not going forward here. He's staying back at the moment at the center circle. And it looks like the Galaxy are going to bring on 3 here. Here's Royce. Over to Joseph Painsil. It'll come on back to John Nelson. Wide it goes, Yamane. Mickey cuts in towards center. Winder back to Mickey. On his left foot. Back to Royce it goes on the left. Cuevas plays it on in. It'll come on through for Peck. Side of the 6. On through. The Galaxy can't get it to goal. Will they get another chance? No. Penalty. It might be a handball against RSL. Referee right on the play, and he's about to give a yellow card also. Caliskins, I believe, is picking up a yellow card. Cabral's the captain, so he's talking to the referee. He's telling everybody to get away. Looking at the replay once again here, Mauricio Cuevas plays it in. Winder goes to ground, no foul there. I don't believe that's the foul. And maybe it is. If it is, the foul's called on Junkwa. That would be a delayed penalty call. I don't think that is. It might have been a handball in the area. Because as the ball is cleared, that's when the referee points right to the spot. And Justin Hack is holding the ball, but I doubt he's going to be the one that's going to take this penalty. And we continue to talk and talk and talk. But I wish we would see another replay. Now we're going to see it again. Here's the cross in, and the push from behind, I think, is what the referee is calling. And if that push is from behind, I believe Spirings is the one that was called on the penalty. DeAndre Yedlin is getting the explanation from our referee, Victor Rivas. And I believe that's what happened here. Elgersma is about to come on for the Galaxy. He'll make his Galaxy debut, I believe. Certainly his home debut. The penalty for the Galaxy, and it's going to be Marco Royce who puts the ball down. Royce is looking for his second goal of the game. Cabral on the goal line, protecting the near post at the moment. Referee gives the go-ahead. Here's Royce. On to his right foot. Marco Royce fires, scores! It is 2-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Marco Royce with the brace. Here in the 85th minute of play. Parenti about to come on for the Galaxy, and I believe it's going to be Rendove who makes his Galaxy debut for 2026. Winder wins the penalty. Marco Royce takes it. Cabral guesses correctly. And Royce tucks it right in the far post. 2-1 LA. Caliskins takes the restart. We continue now. Cabral now for Salt Lake. Played long into the Galaxy defense. Second ball, Solon's trying to get the chance. Cleared away by Sanabria. Royce can't clear midfield. Glad again closes things down. Justin Glad. This will come on back. Yedlin. Onto the near side. Martsup. Broken up by Sanabria. Lucas. Trying to find Royce. Back it goes to Mauricio Cuevas. Nice ball to Joseph Painsil into space. Mauricio Cuevas runs it down. 3 defenders there. Cuevas by himself in the near corner and out of play for a throw in Salt Lake. Center now. Gilavogi. Played onto the near side. Salt Lake on possession. Pablo Ruiz came on after the goal. Gilavogi, top of the area, looking to turn and shoot. Closed by Sanabria. Right side it goes. Martsuk. Watched there by Mauricio Cuevas. His pass off the chest of Nelson. The shot by Ruiz is wide. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy. Reminder that 2026 season ticket memberships are available right now. Become a member today. Score the best seats at the best prices. Visit LAGalaxy.com/season tickets. Secure those memberships today. Substitution Galaxy. Leaving the match for LA. Marco Royce as well as John Nelson. Nelson is done. Rindov comes in to become another center back. Parenti will spell Royce. And the Galaxy will go with what looks to be a 4-5-1 formation, or the old 4-4-2. That's what they're looking at here. Marcinkowski to take the goal kick now. And I think there'll be a 5-4-1 in defense. This means Sanabria has to play through the rest of the game now on a yellow card. Ball comes near side. Martsuk for RSL. Tries to play it through, broken up by Hack. This comes out to Ruiz. Tries to play it in, and it skips through Kalaskin and right on to Marcinkowski. Approaching the 90th minute now. Marcinkowski plays it long on the punt. We had 4 minutes of stoppage. This comes all the way back to Cabral. He'll pick up. Ruiz. Another long ball into the far side. This will be a goal kick, LA. Interesting to see how many stoppage time minutes we'll have here. 7. 4 in the first half, 7 in the second half. 11 minutes of dead time in this game, apparently. Well, that's become part of the game since the last World Cup, where we had those long finishes, and it never went away. Parenti gets on the first ball after the goal kick. It'll come on down. Gilavogi now for RSL. Kalaskins to the left and switched on to the right. Yedlin trying to get forward. Joseph Painsil. Foul against Joe. And a free kick for RSL. Ruiz is going to take it. Galaxy almost got away with one there. One man on the wall for the Galaxy. Ruiz lifts this into the box, knocked away by Mauricio Cuevas. Yedlin, high ball into the box, knocked down. Marcinkowski will chest it to the ground and now will pick up. Still plenty of time in this match. Marcinkowski wants everybody to go downfield, and Garces is doing his best to get into midfield with those tight hamstrings. Yamane. Ahead it goes to Winder. Usher in it ahead. Gets a piece of this ball to go out the right side. He was wiped out, Winder was. Gabriel Peck on possession. Both players are down. This will come back to midfield. Yamane. Parenti. Chips into space on the right side. Good ball there by Isaiah. Yamane again for the Galaxy. Into Gabriel Peck. Winder runs this into the corner. Junkwa defending. Gilavogi is there as well. Peck back to midfield. Rindov. Winder comes back out to him from Yamane, and this will be a foul against the LA Galaxy. Player down, yellow card to Winder. Juan Sanabria is the player that's down. We'll take a look at this. Might be spikes into the foot. His brother Lucas is there. And Juan is helped to his feet. 5 minutes to go still in this match, approaching 4 minutes. Yedlin to the right side. Here's the one-time cross by Martsuk. Marcinkowski calls off his defender, and he'll pick up. JT puts the ball down, lifts it long into space along the near side. Glad will notch it forward. Martsuk comes on back to Kaliskins. Lifted long ahead. Gozo. Right side of the Galaxy penalty area for Salt Lake. Trying to turn in on Mauricio Cuevas, and he runs it out of play. Goal kick, LA Galaxy, and Cuevas is down. But he's all right. Winded. Very cool day in the Southland, so that's helped out these players, but they've been working hard and at this point are tired. It's understandable. JT Marcinkowski with a goal kick. Lifts it into midfield. Winder is there. Gets beyond him and the defender in Kaliskins. Another ball into the Galaxy defense. This was through to Gozo. Cuevas does well to run him down, and the Galaxy have it again. Cleared to midfield. Out of play. Good work by Mauricio Cuevas. 2.5 to go here for the Galaxy to try to get all the points in this one. Martsuk. Glad, Yedlin on the near side. Here's Ruiz. Plays it on over Junqua. Kaliskins. Sanabria's cross into the box. It'll bounce down. Chance here for Martsuk, trying to find the shot off his own player, Gilavogi, who wanted a foul, but he's not going to get it. This is going to be cleared by Parenti, but not far enough. Yedlin plays it through. Headed down and right into Marcinkowski, and he will pick up. Less than 2 minutes to go in this match. JT being counted down by the referee, plays it long on the punt. Rindov sends it ahead. This is Glad to knock it down. Yedlin over to the right side. Martsuk once again. 1:20 to go unofficially. Yedlin. Ruiz plays this one in, cleared out by Garces. Back in the midfield. This is Glad. Ruiz. Junqua plays it on over. Gozo can't find it. Joseph Painsil wins the ball back for the Galaxy. He'll take it forward. Turns Glad around. This is a chance to win the game. Here's Painsil. He's got Peck. Fires and it's saved by Cabral, and Peck was wide open. One more chance here now for RSL. You have to bury the game. You have to bury the game. Near side it comes to Gozo now. Players flying all over the place. Yamane's clearance off the cross. Near side, Cuevas sends it outside the box, but it is Gilavogi for RSL. Glad getting forward. About 10 seconds unofficially. Martsuk on the right corner of the Galaxy penalty area. Gilavogi 30 yards from goal. On possession, plays it out right. We've passed 97 minutes. Martsuk into the box. It'll get on through, and that might do it. It's going to be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Our referee points to midfield. And the LA Galaxy return to the winners column and winning here at home home. A brace from Marco Royce. Both set pieces, one from about 21 yards, the other one from the penalty spot, and it held up from there. RSL gets an own goal in their favor. LA Galaxy 2, Real Salt Lake 1 on Kobe Jones night here at Dignity Health Sports Park. The postgame show is coming up next. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame show, presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. A hard-fought victory for the LA Galaxy. It wasn't a must-win victory, but it felt that way. And they took care of business, getting a 2-1 win against RSL. And I believe for from now to the end of this first sprint to the World Cup break, this is how it's going to be for the Galaxy, because now they are so short-handed offensively without two strikers. They are short-handed defensively in terms of the injuries that they have to Aude and Yoshida. We don't know how long those guys are going to be gone. They are short-handed in the midfield with Eric Tommy not able to go as well. And so this is what's happening right now for this Galaxy team to try to galvanize. And a victory like this helps galvanize the club and get them forward. They need a couple of more going in this direction, but you can't get to a couple of more without winning the one in front of you. And today on Kobe Jones night here at Dignity Health Sports Park, the LA Galaxy did that. They grinded out a win. They had a pretty good first 45 minutes, I thought. I thought it ebbed and flowed, even though the possessions were going, I guess, in favor of RSL. But in the second half, RSL made the adjustments to put the Galaxy under a lot of pressure. And they weren't necessarily creating great goal-scoring chances, meaning the shots on goal were not ones that were really unsavable or needed JT Marcinkowski to do something more than out of the normal. But at any moment that could have happened, because they were buzzing around the Galaxy 18. The Galaxy were not able to create possession, to sustain possession, especially in the middle third, or even offensively get numbers forward. It was just Peck on the right side or Joe on centrally by themselves for much of that second half. And then they kind of weathered the storm. They had a moment of brilliance where they were able to get forward with numbers. And then RSL was called for the penalty, and Marco Royce did the rest. Possession-wise, stayed a lot like the first half. 45 for the Galaxy, 54 and change for Salt Lake. 16 shots for the Galaxy to RSL's 15 shots. Galaxy, I believe, had 9 in the first half, or 11 in the first half, if my stats are correct. 7 shots on target for the Galaxy, 9 shots on target for RSL. That means 8 saves for JT Marcinkowski, 4 blocks to 2 for the Galaxy, 391 total passes for the Galaxy. That is really, really a small number for LA. 594 for RSL, 79.5% passing accuracy, another really low number for the Galaxy, 88% for RSL. The Galaxy did have 7 corners. So that's one thing I think when you try to read the numbers. Look at the goal scoring opportunities for the Galaxy. 16 shots, 7 of them on target, 7 corners. It tells you they're in the offensive end and they are dangerous enough to get those set pieces. 3 times they were called offside, 1 time for RSL in this match. Yellow cards, 4 and 4 on the day. 16 fouls against LA, 14 fouls against Salt Lake. 19,773 on hand at Dignity Health Sports Park for this one. When we take a short time out, we'll come back. We'll take a look at the rest of Major League Soccer. We'll update you on the standings and get you ready for what is next. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, You can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard around Major League Soccer, and then we'll go on to the standings and get you ready for what is next. Finals from Saturday was Atlanta over Toronto on the road, 2-1 the final there. Montreal defeated New York City 1-0. Weird, Montreal had a terrible start. They fired their coach, and now I believe they've had a couple of good results. LAFC wins on the road in Minnesota 1-0. Miami and New England tied at 1. It was DC 3-2 better than Orlando. Columbus wins 2-0 over Philadelphia, while Cincinnati shut out Red Bull 2-0. San Jose wins on the road at St. Louis 3-2. Nashville doubled up Charlotte 4-2. Chicago with a big score here, 5-0 against Sporting Kansas City. Austin shut out Houston 1-0. Portland wins in San Diego 2-1. Vancouver continues to remain hot. 3-1 winners at home over Colorado. It was Seattle 2 and Dallas 1. Looking at the Western Conference, San Jose atop the Western Conference right now at 27 points. Pretty good goal differential, plus 19 at the moment in their win last night. 9 wins, 1 loss on the season for the Earthquakes. Vancouver right now 8-1-0, and they're at 24 points, 3 points off the pace. LAFC is third at 20. Seattle 19 and fourth. Minnesota 17 and in fifth place. Salt Lake remains in sixth place with 16 points on the season. Colorado at 13. Dallas tied with them at 13. Houston's ninth officially with 12, and the Galaxy tie them on points with 12 points. San Diego 11 points, followed by Portland and Austin at 10. St. Louis at 6. Kansas City at 4 points on the season. Galaxy have another tough one. This is even a bigger task. Vancouver coming to town on the 2nd of May. Get your tickets at lagalaxy.com or by calling 8773-GALAXY. They will need your support, Galaxy fans, and it's time for you to come home and support this club as the season begins to heat up. But for today, it was Marco Royce with a brace, both from free kicks, one from 21 yards and one from the spot, in front of 19,700 fans here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Kobe Jones night at Dignity Health Sports Park. Legends Plaza adds a third statue, number 13, and we hope you're here to see it. Take your pictures in front of it, share them online, but most of all, we want you in the building when the Galaxy is home against Vancouver on the 2nd of May. Once again, LA Galaxy 2, Real Salt Lake 1. Joe Tutino signing off. We will talk to you again next week when the Galaxy is home against the Vancouver Whitecaps. Good night, everybody.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
You've been listening to the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy, presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. And by Vivid Seats. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy, 6-time Major League Soccer champions. All rights reserved.